And I think River was going to tell her story about
Yeah, talk about
surgeries
surgery
and
and
all of
stuff
that
like
kind of
that.
stuff if she's still feeling up to that.
If you're okay with it. Otherwise, no problem, no
Sure.
sweat.
Sure. I know you were talking about before, first getting into transitioning and thinking, oh, I probably don't want these things, at least not now. A very similar story. When I started medically transitioning, I wasn't thinking too far in the future, and I wasn't thinking too much about I want to make some extreme physical changes. In this case, my downstairs.
Yeah.
Um, and as time went on, I started thinking like, well, if I could just like retract it, that would be just like ideal. So when
Sure.
I don't want it to,
Have
and
an
then
innie
it became
instead of
more
an
and more of
outie.
like exactly, and like then you kind of take it out when you're ready to, like it's got a little pocket. You could like a
Is that what
switchblade
the
kind of
Sure.
situation.
is that what the sequel to The Golden Compass was about? The Subtle Knife, I think was the title of
The
it.
subtle knife. Yeah,
More like a
exactly.
flip phone or more like a slide phone? That's the thing.
Right.
More like a
It's just really
Motorola
flat,
Razor
like a
or
razor. Yeah, just really
Yeah.
flat
Yeah.
and razor-like. Yeah.
I mean, that's just a good tuck, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just a good tuck. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I do call it tuck everlasting now, is what I call
Oh
it.
Jesus Christ,
My
that's
body
hilarious.
surgery.
Tug
Yeah, you're
everlasting.
welcome.
Shut up.
Yeah,
So
you can
good.
steal that one if you want.
I
But yeah, as time went on, I was kind of more leaning towards like, okay, well, clearly I was holding on to something, pun intended, that I didn't actually want anymore. And I, started dreaming and having sensations of like the phantom vagina. And
Whoa.
yeah, eventually I realized, nope, this is a thing that I not only want, but I need. And
Whoa.
it was an evolution within me, and now an evolution once
Without
again
you.
within me,
Right,
within me.
right.
Uh, but yeah, it was definitely quite a journey emotionally for both me and my partner to
Yeah.
kind of come to terms with, and it is a big change, and it's a wonderful change. I'm still tired all the time. That part of that's just working in a capitalist society
Yeah.
while only being 4 months recovered from bottom surgery and
Right.
being burned out and overworked still within
Sure.
that kind of bullshit. And but outside of that, life is amazing. It's great.
That's really
I wake up
neat.
every day and I wake up with a smile on my face because I'm euphoric when I get out of bed. And
Cool.
it has been the right thing for me. And it's not the right thing for everyone, and that's totally cool. And they could still be transsexual or transgender if that's not the right thing for them. But
Yeah.
that has been my experience so far, and it's a lot of work. It's twice a day putting something inside me and holding it
Yeah.
there, and it's not the most comfortable experience in the world.
Sure.
But it reminds me that, oh nope, you did this big thing, and you get to have that for the rest of your life,
So
and that's
cool.
pretty wonderful.
Oh my God. Congratulations. That's really, really wonderful.
Thank you. I'm happy to answer any if anyone has any questions about the surgery,
The
as
surgery.
the cis people call it.
The
The
surgery. Did you do
surgery
the
in
surgery yet?
quotes. Did you do the
Yeah.
surgery?
Did you
Are
do
I
it?
you
had
fully transitioned?
Are you really trans or not?
Are
you
you
really
fully transitioned? Yeah.
I had surgery for cancer last year, and now I have this big scar on my chest. And
So
so
you
I can
had the
say I've
surgery.
had the surgery.
No shit. I'm
Yeah.
glad the surgery seems like it was a success as well. Very much. On both counts there.
Oh yes, Rivers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so. All right. So the whole like, when you said when you started your transition, Marcia, you've got your hand up.
I was going to say that was very similar to another friend of mine I was talking to who was pretty sure she didn't want to get any surgeries. And then one day it was like, oh, no, this is something that I want. I can tell. And
Interesting.
now she won't shut up about how excited she is about it.
Interesting.
That's where I'm at. So
Really?
I know that
Is
full
that
well.
Chloe?
Yep.
I knew it. I'm gonna tease her about that. I'm just
Okay,
kidding.
good.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
Riv is
Celeste.
no, you're good. Riv is a big inspiration because I don't know, fair is exactly where I want to be in the future. I'm working on getting letters right now so that I can set up consultations. So
Cool.
I'm
Congratulations.
working, and like early on, I didn't think that was something I was gonna want. First, it's just because it was a lot to deal with,
Yeah.
and also like the way my dysphoria works, that it is not a sexual dysphoria. In sexual instances, that's not where my dysphoria hits me.
Yeah.
It's far more just existence in life,
Yeah.
and
More of a social dysphoria than a physical one.
a social one rather than a physical one.
For
Yeah,
sure.
and it was something that it was like, nah, that's not something I want. And then one day in the shower, I'm like, fuck, this
Yeah.
is what I want.
Okay.
Damn it. I would rather not want this, to be honest.
That's
Okay.
sometimes the same feeling that you have when you realize you're trans, too.
Yes.
Oh shit. I gotta
Oh,
deal with this now.
That was,
Yeah.
oh shit, was the first thing I said when my egg
Ugh.
broke to myself at 3 a.m. So,
Really?
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Oh shit.
Damn it. No, that's super relatable.
So, yeah.
That's interesting, and I appreciate you being so open about that too. I had a dream a couple of nights ago, which is where this all spawned from. Like my questioning of this. You know, you were talking, Riv, you were talking about like one day the dreams started. I think I had my first one like a couple of days ago.
Oh my.
You know? And like also a couple months ago, I had a dream, a specific dream that there, and I just spoke about this also in another interview, but there was this huge, imagine like an indoor stadium, and lining the walls of this indoor stadium were shower stalls. It was like a big public bathroom, big public bathhouse, and there were thousands and thousands, or probably like hundreds and hundreds of people using it. And it did not matter what gender everybody was. Everybody was able to be exactly who they were. Everybody was able to be visibly trans if they were. They were able to have a visibly trans body if they had one, and just be out and proud about it. And that kind of like dream set off this want to literally change society to where we could do that if we needed to, and not have to hide the visibly trans parts of ourselves.
That's really where I want to get to.
Yeah. It's a noble goal. I'm not sure how, I don't know how possible it is to get there. I would love it to be a thing that we see in our lifetimes.
I think it's absolutely possible to get there, but I don't know that we'll see it in our lifetimes.
Right.
Yeah. That's my thought, too.
It's a sad thing.
It is sad. But
I would
It's
say
called
it's more,
manifesting, everyone.
I would say it's hopeful.
yeah, well, I was about to say it's sad, but it's also not.
I'm going to
I
manifest
don't
it in my
know.
lifetime. You'll see.
In my little part, I can do my tiny little parts to help
Yeah.
push things forward. I get to be part of it, even if it's a millimeter of a difference. I get to
Right.
make that.
You're
little
still
bit of a
making that difference, and that's what every one of us is doing by being public and out and like trying to inspire the next crop of trans people. You know, trying
Yeah.
to show them that you can be trans and also be normal.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
can be
normal-ish.
trans and be happy and have a normal life, and you can have a job
Yeah.
and just,
You
I
can
don't
be
know,
trans.
Exist.
laugh at jokes until you cry. Like,
Right.
that didn't happen before,
Right.
and now it does. So,
Emotions are weird things to have, aren't they?
emotions are
You
weird.
can be trans, you can be neurodivergent, and there's a space for you.
Yeah.
You can have an autistic shutdown in the middle of a podcast. And
Hell
everything.
yeah.
It's
Hell
not
yeah.
In
a
fact,
big
it's
deal.
encouraged.
It's not a big
Right.
deal.
Yeah, it's not a big
You
deal.
get to be.
I mean,
You get to be.
I still can't make eye contact with my computer right now, but that's that's par for the course.
That's fair. Yeah, exactly.
That's how I
where
say
we're all
golf
at,
terms,
Riv. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's just normal. That's just existing in the 21st century. So
yeah,
if y'all
surgery's
could
great.
live anywhere,
If I could live anywhere, it'd probably be Star Trek.
okay, just
We
like
really okay, it went right there.
we're working on that. Like what is like what part? Like what you mean like as part of the Federation somewhere?
Something like that. Because I like the idea of a society that's evolved past the need for money. I like the idea of replicators and holodecks. I like the idea of
Mhm.
exploring strange new worlds and boldly going where no one's gone before.
Sure.
All of that is really appealing to me. I think
Okay.
I've always been a sci-fi nerd, and I've always been into things like cyberpunk and a speculative future and speculative fiction and stuff like that. I think for one reason, really early on in my life, um, those feelings of transness that you have that you don't really understand and know how to fix or know even what they are, but you know something's wrong. And
Yeah.
so you're like, something in this current world that we're in right now is wrong. And so you start kind of like exploring, well, what could the future be like? What could the future look like? And so you're like, oh, this would be really cool. This would be really interesting. This is really, I think that that's kind of where that started. And I've just always had a
Okay.
lifelong like love of science fiction
Okay.
ever
I dig
since
that.
then.
I totally dig that. It's a very noble reason to have a lifelong love for science fiction too.
Yeah.
What about you, Celeste?
Where would I want to live?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've not lived here very long yet.
Okay.
So I've really only lived here about 9 months at
Okay.
this point, and so far I like it. I wish I had more money to, like buy a house rather than rent a place, that kind
Is
of
it
thing.
freezing cold? Like, is that a problem?
During the winter, we had a couple weeks where it dropped to about -20.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's cold.
That's cold as fuck.
But you just don't go outside unless you have to.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Are you okay, Marcia? But like right now, it's gorgeous. It's like 75 every day and breezy and
That
just
sounds gorgeous.
perfection.
What is it?
No
June?
humidity.
Oh my god, stop it. It sounds
Yeah,
glorious.
yeah.
That's what we've got here
It's-
too.
No humidity. Well, I
Yeah,
aren't y'all great?
same.
I walk
So,
outside and it's
where?
literally a swamp.
I don't know.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you're in the South.
I know that life. I know that life
Oh
very
yes.
well.
Oh yes. Swimming through the air.
Ugh, it's just so thick
It's thick, it's heavy,
and like
it's sticky.
and the air is like stagnant, so like it's
Mhm.
rotting around you.
Mhm.
Ugh.
You just get that, like, it feels like your skin is literally just like I'm gonna use the word sloughing. Is that a
Oh, I
word?
love
Oh,
that. Yeah.
Sloughing. Ugh. It's like your
Yeah.
skin is just
It's like
sloughing
sloughing
off of you.
Ugh.
Sloughing.
Ah, God, I hate the South. I'm
Oh
sorry,
god,
but
no.
I
You're
hate the
you're
South.
absolutely right for the reasons that you have.
Everything, all of the reasons. Pick them.
Every single reason. I like the music. There's some really good music down here.
I bet there is.
Oh, there is. There's this one band in particular, the Robin Shakedown Band. I'm not sure if you've heard of them. They're wonderful.
No, tell
Never
us
heard
about
of
them.
them.
No,
Oh,
we
I
should
would
make
love
sure,
to.
We should make sure they're invited on here.
Where can people find them?
Oh my goodness.
You want to do your pluggables?
Funny you should ask. Yeah, they're playing all around. They've got several albums coming out actually. We're recording a double EP. I'm sorry, a double LP, which will be out later this year. At the moment, you can hear us on Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, wherever you get your music, wherever you get your podcasts. Under Robin Shakedown, the Robin Shakedown Band is what we are called. But
And if you live
yeah,
in that
that's-
area, go see them live.
that is true. If you do happen to live in the South, come on down to Norcross, Georgia, Thrasher Park on June 10th at approximately 2:30 p.m. The Robin Shakedown Band will be performing at Gwinnett County Pride. That's right, folks. If this comes out before June 10th, you will see the Robin Shakedown Band at Gwinnett County Pride in Norcross. That's my pluggable.
We better get this episode out then.
No, get it out whenever. If it's December, I'm sure we're playing some shows this month too. We just haven't booked them.
Figure it out.
What about y'all's pluggables?
Well, you can find me at Transpotting, which is a podcast. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Oh
But
shit!
it's on all-
I have heard of that one.
You can find it on Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you
Podcasts.
get your music from Robin Shakedown Band.
Wherever you get your podcasts.
Wherever you get it. And yeah, Ono Marcy on Instagram, and you can find my link tree there.
Love a good link tree.
Love a good link
Yep.
tree.
Like, who's
Go
else?
Celeste. Your turn.
I do.
Oh, as always, I spend too much time on Twitter. So, Sapphic Celeste. SAPPHICCELESTE.
I think
See,
I
I had to
looked
think
for
about it for
you
a
on
second.
Twitter and I could not find you. Let me try again. I was probably hang
Yeah.
on.
I stopped using Twitter when Elon
Yeah.
Musk decided to ban all the opposition tweets in Turkey.
Yeah,
and
that
let
was
the
real shitty
fascist
of him.
leader.
That's
get
fair.
elected.
There are lots of issues. I'm also just autistic in the way that I can't learn a new platform at this point. I've known Twitter for so long, my brain doesn't know how to reformat itself to use another social media. So I occasionally post on Instagram, but that's just the pictures that I posted on Twitter the week earlier. So we're there.
It's like your
you know,
version of Instagram Reels over TikTok.
yeah, exactly.
That makes sense.
So I also have a link tree there. I still have a dormant OnlyFans. If you really are looking in for those, special
Hell
pictures, we got those. I'll probably be starting that up soon again.
Cool.
Fun stuff.
Hell yeah.
And that's my stuff. Yeah.
Word. And Riv, where can we find you?
Do we have time for me to talk about the other question? My brain's still stuck in the question
Please.
before of where we want to live.
Yeah.
But
Yes,
if we
please.
don't have time
We
for
can
that,
cut things around.
We can definitely
I have an
go back
answer
to
to
the
that, too.
pluggables.
No,
Yeah.
no. Please, where would you?
Sorry,
if you could live
my brain
anywhere.
got stuck in the mud, like it's a car tire that just won't budge. And I'm like, I have to answer this first
I'm with you.
before I move on to the closing remarks.
I'm with you.
So I wanted to. Sorry, I have my little grounding frog that is made out of.
Oh, that's freaking
rose
precious.
quartz.
That's so cute.
God damn.
Yeah, Ash
I
got my
love
partner.
it.
Ash got it for me, and when I'm feeling particularly in need of odd HD tangible items, I'm playing with it. So that's what I'm doing.
I love that.
I lived in the South in Georgia when I was young.
What part?
So I definitely feel you. I lived in Augusta.
Okay.
Augusta, Georgia. And I definitely feel you on the mugginess. And
For sure.
Similarly, I also lived in Minnesota, which in the summertime also gets very similarly muggy, like 120 degrees, 100% humidity.
Oh.
Feels like your skin's sloughing off, like you said, which is leave it to trans femme people to talk about body horror type stuff, like sloughing off of their skin.
Sloughing your skin off.
I have a non-binary friend who hates it whenever I talk about body horror stuff.
I love body horror
it's not,
so
it's
much.
Not my favorite. It's not my favorite. Visceral reactions to it usually.
Give it all to me. I love it.
Give it all to you. Okay, you can anything I find body horror, I will send your way, but probably make sure you know ahead of time.
Wait. First thing I see in the morning.
No. But now I live in Washington, and I love. I love my particular neck of the woods in Washington, with the exception of 6 months out of the year. It's raining, and I have arthritis because I have autoimmune issues, and I've had it since I was 12. And so if I could just take a snapshot of how it is exactly on this day for maybe 4 months out of the year and make that my environment and where I live, it would be perfect because I need the sun. I need the dryness. I need to not feel like my skin is sloughing off.
Right.
And I need to not feel moist all the time.
Yeah.
In the wintertime, specifically.
That makes sense.
Moist.
Yes. That totally makes sense. It's a really wonderful answer. You pick, the specific part, the specific region that brings you happiness, time-wise and spatially wise. That's cool.
I feel like I want to change my answer now, but that's okay.
What would you change?
Answers have been locked in place. They are not.
Sorry, you're in Star Trek. Too late.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you're in Star Trek.
I misunderstood.
What are you complaining about? I would pick the South Sandwich Islands. And my reason for picking the South Sandwich Islands is because if you go to Google Earth and you look at the most interesting fucking geological things that there are, I think the South Sandwich Islands are them. They are like and I don't know how I spend a lot of time just looking at maps and looking at Google Earth. And if you follow South America down, you know how South America does a little whoop down at the very bottom in like Tierra del Fuego? If you follow, okay, and then you know how Antarctica has that little peninsula that goes the opposite, it goes whoop, just like that. That's part of the same whoop. That's if you follow the ridges, it's the same thing. And so if you like look at the topography underneath the ocean, at the very, very tip of the whoop is the South Sandwich Islands. And I just think it would be really difficult to get to there. It would probably take like a bunch of different planes and boats, and you'd have to have a lot of connecting flights. And just
Does
like
anybody live there?
no, not permanently.
Perfect.
I know. Well,
I'm
that's
in.
the other thing, right? The
Celeste is in.
transphobia there is way down.
Zero.
It's, like hardly
Literal
any.
zero.
There are a few like penguins who live there who are real assholes. Real turfy penguins live down there. But
Why am I not surprised? I'm not surprised.
But they're penguins. I mean, what are they gonna do?
That's right.
They're gonna
They can't even write. Idiots.
Can't even speak English.
No.
I won't understand them anyway.
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna
I
tweet
see
about
is-
it.
The seals are great allies.
And the seals are great allies. That is true. We love a good seal. As trans women, we love our seals.
Trans women.
We love a good kiss from a rose on the grave. Yeah.
That was good. That was really
That
good.
was really good.
We do love a
Yeah,
good
you're
seal.
welcome.
But no, that wouldn't be my answer. My answer would probably be shit. I don't know. Seattle. Fuck it.
Seattle's pretty close to mine. If I could take the
Everything
community
just
I have
said, ignore
here,
it.
if I could take the community I have here and transplant it to Seattle, so I could like actually go to
Transplant.
concerts and stuff, that would be
Yeah.
ideal.
All right, that's dope.
Yeah.
I dig that. I dig that.
Just make everyone move with you.
yeah, fuck it. I'm down.
Yeah, it's
Let's
fine.
do it.
Let's do it. Start a commune.
I've heard that at least 3 times in the last week from different trans femme people.
Let's start a commune.
It's always
really-
a trans femme conversation
Yeah,
starter.
it's a very
Always.
queer-coded thing.
It is
Start a
very weird.
commune.
Yeah.
Very.
I
Hey,
don't
what
think
are you
I
doing
actually
next
want
week?
a commune though. Anyway, we're starting to ramble.
Start a damn commune is what we're gonna
Us
do.
ramble? We've never done that.
There's a commune near where I live. And it seems, I don't know, like I like the idea, but then like you go and you visit and it seems like there's not a lot to do there.
Yeah, and I think that that's the part that I would have an issue with. I'd rather have like a community that's integrated into a larger community and city structure.
Stuff that's going on. Yeah.
Commune just sounds too close knit for me. Like I've said, I don't like people enough
Yeah.
to need to interact with them all the time.
Sure. I'm with you.
But like community gardens and stuff are great. So,
Oh
taking
yeah,
those
maybe like a
aspects of
common
that.
ground to go to.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think that's
yeah, yeah.
more what we kind of need today is those common grounds for people to be able to hang out outside of their houses and just
And outside of
spaces.
work.
And outside of work, yeah.
A
Ugh.
third
There aren't
place,
enough good
as it were.
spaces for that. But anyway, River, do you have anything you want to plug?
Oh, do I? Yeah, absolutely. So I am a recording artist and trying to get my shit together and do some more recording soon. But you
Oh,
can
yeah.
find my artist handle of Bury the River on your favorite streaming services. It is metalcore. It is currently all instrumental. I am recording vocals, I promise, for all of my newer stuff. It is taking a while because of life.
Yeah.
But it's going to happen. And
You're doing
I'm
a lot
excited
right
to-
now.
Yeah,
I'm doing a lot right now. I'm
Doing a
good.
lot.
yeah.
Way more
And,
than I'm doing.
Well, I mean, what you're doing is valid too, darling.
It
Um,
is.
I know.
Plus, it's in Vermont,
yeah,
so
I'm-
it gets a multiplier.
There you go.
It's true. It's fair.
I'm excited to
Fair.
have both scream and feminized vocals. I'm so excited. I
Cool.
did recording of some clean vocals. I'm so happy with how it sounds.
I'm so happy for
I'm
you.
excited to keep that going.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. And even my scream vocals sound pretty feminine, which is pretty cool. Or
Hell yeah.
feminine-ish, adjacent.
Femjacent.
Yeah. Femjacent, you
That
know.
would be a good name for a music project.
Femjacent.
Yes,
Femjacent.
Femjacent. Yeah. And then outside of that, I am on social media under the moniker of Cupcake Hellsword, only one L, if you please. And you can find me on
That's
Twitter, on
you.
the Instas. That's me.
Okay. I started following you on TikTok. I stitched one of your videos a couple of weeks ago, and
Shit, I missed it. I haven't opened TikTok in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, open TikTok and look at it.
Okay.
Now that totally makes sense. Yes, now I know exactly who that.
There's
you look
usually better lighting
super
on my
familiar.
face.
Okay.
Well, I'm right up against my completely black soundproof, not sound dampening. So the lighting is just really awful and harsh on my face. I look way different
Okay.
in my TikTok videos.
Gotcha. Neat. Now I know who you are.
Neat.
Cupcake Hellsword.
Robin,
That's a sick
thank you
name,
so
too.
much
That's
for
right.
joining us today.
Yes,
Thank you for being
thank
so
you
lovely.
so much.
Oh my god, y'all, thank you so much for having me and taking the time out. I know that we were going to do it a little bit later, and I appreciate y'all meeting a little earlier.
Honestly, I'm really happy that we did it earlier because I have things that I wanted to do today.
Nice.
Now I can go do
What are you going to do today? What do you got?
Let's see. We've got like a hot rod event in a little town not too far away, and then we'll have a queer
Ooh.
roller skating party after that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Marcia just lives a queer life.
Really, Marcia?
I'm super jealous. Like,
A charmed.
you
queer
always have
rose.
so many things going on.
Yeah.
I get stressed thinking about it, let alone doing it.
All the roller skating parties I've gone to lately have been super straight. So it'll be
Yeah,
interesting to
same.
see what a
Oh,
queer
no.
one is like.
I didn't know straight people still roller skated.
I know, right? I was talking to some roller derby girls yesterday, and they were
Uh-huh.
like, "It's really weird because at derby there's a lot of girls that are straight, and it's like I forget that you exist
What?
sometimes."
Really?
Yeah.
Straight girls are a
They like
thing.
talk about their husband, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"What?"
That's fucked up. Husband? Ew,
Right?
no thank you.
Ew.
Would not recommend.
Hey, if that's your
Right.
thing, go for it. But yeah,
Yeah, just don't force it down our
Kinda.
throats.
yeah, don't force
Yeah.
it.
Oh my god. See, now I really, really want to get a job temporarily, like a food service job, just so I can say to someone, to two cis straight people sitting at a table, is this together or is this separate?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Like
Is
I
this
get
together, or
every
are you
single
two
time I go out
friends?
to eat with my spouse. Yeah. Are you two just really good buddies?
Just really good
You're
friends.
just really good friends.
Kiss sometimes
Sappho's
and got
good friend.
married. Really good friends.
For the benefits.
Really good friends.
I do love telling people when they ask me how long, people who don't know I'm trans, who ask me how long my spouse and I've been married for, and I tell them, it's been like 16 years, and they're like, "Wait, I thought you couldn't." And I'm,
Awesome.
Don't
That
worry
is
about
so cool.
Don't
that
worry
is
about
so
it.
cool.
Just give him a wink.
So extremely
don't worry about
validating
it.
too. Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
I love
That's
that
neat.
story you told about your neighbors forgetting who you were.
I remember that. I heard that on the podcast.
Yeah, it's good.
yeah, yeah. Well, and now now I'm confident enough where I like to go in my backyard in my bikini and just sunbathe, and
Well, yeah.
it's not. No one cares. It's great, and they would have definitely cared.
Yeah.
However long ago I didn't have any hips.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now you're eye
So
candy.
it's nice to feel safe. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Knowing that they
Oh my
don't
God.
understand that I was a different person, but the same person is really affirming.
That's really cool.
I'd say all three of you are eye candy.
So
I would
this is a
agree with that.
tangent, and we're like 8 tangents deep, but so I got a tattoo a couple days ago on my like upper thigh. It's really cool. I love
Nice.
that.
It's really
tattoo.
cool.
It's of a jack-o'-lantern. I posted it on Twitter
Oh,
if you want
cool.
to check it out. In the last
Sapphic
couple days.
Celeste.
Anyways, that's
I'm gonna look at it right now.
yeah.
You don't
yeah,
tell
yeah,
me I
yeah.
can't do
So
that.
so it's on my like super upper thigh, and like I can't wear like regular shorts right now because it's rubbing into it.
Wait,
Can I
now
show
I
it?
have to look too.
Yeah.
Here, just look at my screen. Look at that thing.
Oh my god, I can almost see
It
it.
is dope as hell.
So
There it is.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, I
The
saw
girl
that one.
did
That one's
it is
amazing.
stupidly good.
Sounds
Stupidly
amazing.
That
good.
is so cool.
Anyways, so yeah, I got that, and like it's healing, so I was wearing some like the bootiest of booty shorts just because I didn't want it like rubbing against it hurts, and I had to take my dog outside. So there's like a little local church that's like 2 houses down that I always take my dog to go pee and poop. It's an empty church now, like it's not ever used, but it's a pretty building.
I also
Anyway,
use
so-
churches to pee and poop.
I was going to say, did the
Reasonable.
dog pee in the
Reasonable.
church?
No, on the front.
church.
On it, yeah, like against
On the
the
church.
wall.
Valid.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Absolutely
Yeah.
valid.
Always wanted to be a dog. Just kidding. So, anyways, I'm taking my dog outside in my super booty shorts, and this man is driving down the road. He slows down. He looks at me, and he does the full sunglasses down and goes, "Shit, damn!"
Shit, damn.
Like super. And he's just, and then keeps going,
love
and
that.
I'm just like,
Hold on.
what was that?
I got one right here. Hold on. Here we go.
See, I'm telling you, you should call yourself Celeste, not Celeste.
Shit,
Yeah.
damn.
Shit, damn.
He said it loud enough for me to hear, like about 20
Damn.
feet away, over
They
the sound of
usually
his
do.
car.
I'm
He said it so. He was into what he saw.
Babe, that is awesome.
For our
You
listeners
play-
out
yeah.
there, Robin has put on aviators, it appears,
Oh,
and
yes.
is now
Shit, damn.
miming "shit damn."
Over and
Glowing
over.
Just
with
look
Yeah.
at
glasses.
that, Celeste. No, I totally see where he was coming from, too. Like, I can't stop doing this.
Shit,
Shit,
damn.
damn.
Listeners, Marcy has
It-
now also put on aviators and is also shit damning.
Hey, Riv,
Like,
where's
I'm-
yours?
I'm glad.
Mine are in the other
Perfect.
room, and I don't want to leave where I'm standing.
Shit, damn.
Like, I'm glad I gave that man
Listeners,
some
Robin
eye
now
candy
has
to look at.
double sunglasses.
Robin
double
and
sunglasses,
Marcia. Both
And
doubled it
Marcia.
up, yeah.
and
Now
double
we
shit
can-
damning.
Shit.
I think it's quadruple at this point.
There we go.
Got the quad shit damn.
The quad shit damn. Is
Uh,
not bad. Shit, I never actually liked these until I see them
Well,
on.
Celeste,
no, those are
Damn.
super cute.
congratulations.
Yeah, that's really
Thanks.
awesome, Celeste.
Welcome.
Seriously.
I know my workout's been working out, so
It has. Good for you. Good for you.
good for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How did you get into running, Robin?
Oh,
'Cause I see you post stuff like that on your
I
Insta a lot.
do. Yeah, no, the actual answer is problematic. The actual answer is at the very, very like pre-transition, but I was out to myself. I had to conform to a beauty standard, god damn it. That is the driving force behind it. And then like, you just started like feeling better. So you keep it
You
going.
feel better.
You keep
It's
it
great.
going after you get over the whole beauty standard thing. Which like I'm not over. I don't know if I'll ever be over it, but
Not either.
that's
the main
that's-
reason
I'm
I
vain
try
as
to
hell.
exercise.
yes, okay. God, hearing y'all say that.
No, I'm
makes
vain
me
as
I'm
so
the
so
only one
happy.
here that's not vain whatsoever.
Oh my god.
She says like a lying liar who lies.
Uh,
Oh my god. No, yeah,
I'm not
that's
vain,
that's
I'm just
you
a
know,
lying liar who lies.
Yeah.
truthing truther who only truths.
Valid.
Truth only.
I think one of the great things about doing like a healthy hobby like that is that it doesn't really matter if you started for a problematic reason; it's still going to be good.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is definitely true. And
And
like,
honestly-
you just feel better.
I don't think wanting
You
to
feel
look your
better.
best is necessarily a problematic reason.
But it started out definitely as wanting to look my best as a form of armor, as a form of like, hey, if someone gives me shit for being trans, at least I can say I'm hotter than you, and any gender.
Yeah.
Even if I'm between genders.
Yeah.
So go fuck yourself.
Reasonable.
I just want to be hot no matter what gender I am.
Yeah.
See, it's very confusing. I went from
Yeah.
very not hot. Pre-trans me was not. I was not attractive. It's okay. It doesn't hurt.
You're
my
a bit of a
feelings.
fox now, so how did that happen?
Overnight, honestly. I remember one day I just looked. I'm like,
Boom.
huh. I look hot sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Huh.
Isn't that beautiful about transition, or really just about any kind of self-improvement? One day you look at
It's
yourself
nice.
and like, wait a minute, I'm not the piece of shit I thought I was.
You're like, do you know what? I would fuck me.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, that's really all of
That's
us
what it's
any
all
are
about.
asking.
That's
It's
really
true.
all you
It's
can
all
ask
about.
for.
Yeah. Would you fuck yourself?
The real queer dream.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Once you've reached that, it's queervana.
You're fun.
Fuck me, but I definitely make out with me.
Mm. Well, we'll see where that goes. Start out by making out with myself.
Just gotta follow the vibes.
Yeah,
follow
you know,
the vibes.
just play it cool. Just play it cool. Who knows?
Cool.
Maybe take yourself out for like, hot fudge sundae,
Exactly.
maybe to the local ice cream parlor,
Why
see what
not?
happens, see what shakes down. See what I did there?
Park on
Ooh,
the
I
road.
do see what you did there.
Woohoo.
That was nice. Damn.
Got you. I
I
got you, girl.
appreciate shit, Riv. Damn, appreciate that.
See, I'm coming out of
Lisa.
my autistic shell. It only took an hour and a half. It's
You
fine.
need that crunchy autistic shell as a self center.
Yeah, see, just
true.
like some ice cream sundaes.
Exactly. There's an ice cream place that opened up sort of near where I live that they have this Earl Grey ice cream. This is neither here
Sounds
Oh,
nor
fantastic.
there
that sounds
or anywhere.
like
But
perfection.
motherfucker, it is amazing. It is Earl Grey ice cream, and they've oh my god, they got this they call it Cheez-It brittle, right? It sounds awful, but it's not. It tastes like peanut butter, but without the peanut butter. Let me explain that better. It tastes like God, I can't. You know what a Heath bar tastes like? You know what a Heath bar
like
tastes
toffee?
Yeah. Okay. So you know the consistency of is that what toffee is? I had honestly, God, no idea what toffee was before now.
I also am not
thank you
fully aware
for
of what
expanding my
toffee
world.
is.
But you like bite into a Butterfinger.
River, I think you're
And-
muted. If you were talking.
No, I don't. Can you hear
Oh
me?
no, River is muted.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Aw.
River, I'll speak for
We
you.
see your lips moving.
River, I'll
Can-
speak
can
for
you
you.
hear me now?
Oh, now we got you.
Now we got you.
Yeah.
It said I was
Damn.
unmuted in the interface. I think it just glitched out.
Oh.
Okay.
Shit, damn.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Damn.
So you take the interior of a Butterfinger, whatever that is. I think that's Heath, right? I think.
It's
Okay.
no.
No?
No.
What is the
Butterfinger.
inside
It's
of
like
The inside of a Butterfinger, we made it one time.
What?
it's like a wafer, like a
That's a Kit Kat. When I think of wafer, I think of what's inside a Kit Kat.
yeah, but okay. It's been a long time since I've had a Butterfinger.
What is
So
Heath?
Butterfinger is
Butterfinger-
it's really crispy on the inside.
It's candy corn, peanut
really
butter, and
crunchy.
chocolate.
Wait, did you just say candy corn?
What?
Inside a Butterfinger?
Well, that's how you can make it homemade
What?
really easily.
Oh,
Real? Oh, okay.
Oh, that's how you make it yourself.
Oh,
Okay,
that blows my
okay.
mind. Okay, well, so I think what
If
I'm
you don't
actually
wanna use
searching
that,
for
Use
is
cornflake,
peanut
molasses,
brittle.
corn sugar syrup, peanuts.
Cornflake?
sugar. Yep, cornflakes.
cornflakes.
Holy
Go
shit!
visit
I can imagine
Marcia's
that would work.
Epicurious after this episode for more details.
Damn, y'all.
Cooking is my
Well,
passion.
okay, you take whatever peanut brittle is made of, which I guess is peanuts and brittle, and you like put that on ice cream, and then you make it like, oh god, when I describe it, it sounds like ass, but it's like, I swear to God, it's made of Cheez-Its, and it goes on ice cream, and it tastes not
A
bad.
wordsmith. It's going straight to my heart. Honestly.
You just slough it all over your ice cream.
So
Slough that ass all over, and you just shit damn it all up in your mouth. It tastes really good. It's y'all, I like shit. Hold on, I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna
When
see
I
if
come down
anybody
to
else
Georgia,
makes
I'll
it.
Okay.
try it.
Please,
Yeah.
it's at a place
I will
called.
say,
You'll have
I
to
can't
take me
remember
there.
even what it's called. Yeah,
in
I mean-
Olympia, there's a place
sounds like
that
I need
also
to travel
does
to
a
Georgia as well. Never thought I'd
similar
say
ice
that
cream.
in my life.
Cheez-It brittle. I just searched Cheez-It brittle. Y'all, it's a goddamn thing. I swear to God. Here we go. Okay.
Is it a
I was
Shabam
very
thing too?
entranced by the concept of Cheez-It Brittle from this week's episode. Oh, what is this? Vanilla Kitchen? What is Vanilla Kitchen? Wait, what the hell is this? Y'all, what is MBMBAM? My brother, and me.
That's my
Oh!
brother and me. I love that
Yeah.
podcast.
Do you know
Yeah.
Bam Bam? That's
Bam.
fabulous fucking. Okay,
They
so
did the
apparently they
Adventure Zone
featured...
too, and that was fantastic.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah,
Oh, I did not know that about them.
same people.
Justin, Travis, and what's his face?
Yeah, the Griffin,
The
McElroy brothers.
McElroy.
McElroy. Their dad
McElroy.
Clint is on the other show with them.
Oh, that's so cute. I remember that now.
Big inspiration.
But Cheez-It Bark. They apparently featured it on My Brother and Me.
They probably would. They have that what do they call it? Munch Squad period where it's a podcast
I
within
do
the
remember
podcast.
that. I remember that. Yeah,
Yes.
peanut brittle with cheese. It sounds awful, but
I mean,
it's
that
good.
sounds...
It sounds good.
I'd absolutely go for it. Honestly, I see that working. I get it.
You said it was Cheez-It Brittle.
It's Cheez-It Brittle. It's Cheez-It Brittle on Earl Grey ice cream. And like you imagine like putting, Velveeta in your Earl Grey and you get like nauseated. But then you put like Cheez-It Brittle on your Earl Grey ice cream and it's delicious.
That's a whole new sentence, I promise you.
I'll
I'm
just sprinkle
imagining,
some
like-
Parmesan on my
Yeah.
Earl Grey.
On my Earl Grey.
Fresh-
I'll
Freshly
take
grated
Earl Grey with just tell me when
Would
to
you-
stop.
So
Would
you
you like some
French onion
cream?
soup?
No, but I would like
How they have like
Parmesan.
a whole thing of cheese over the French onion soup top. I'm thinking like Earl
Yes.
Grey, which is a layer, like a sliced
It's
cheese.
like a layer of like
over the
feta.
top of it.
Got like a
Yeah.
slice of American over the top of the mug.
Yeah.
And just wait till it
Yes.
melts.
Oh,
Just while
You
you're
gotta put the
melting.
spoon in it and just like break the top.
Oh,
you know,
God. Oh,
enjoy
my
the-
God. Oh,
Oh,
no. God, no.
But in
Talk about
Olympia,
body horror.
there's a place that does Earl Grey
Talk about-
Really?
ice cream. Yeah.
What's
this is
that?
food horror.
I said talk
Y'all-
about body horror.
The whole idea
don't.
of like pushing the boundaries of food is there's a fine line between that sounds like it could be interesting and you're an asshole for suggesting that. And like I think a lot of these like shows like they go way too far on the whole pushing the boundaries of food thing.
It's true.
When you combine like goat cheese with anything, you've gone too far. That's
What?
my
You
honest
don't like
opinion.
goat cheese?
Goat cheese tastes like you're literally like eating a goat. Like it tastes not good. If
Excuse me.
I don't
How?
know
Don't think that's
How?
true.
why
I don't think that's true at
anybody
all.
would eat goat cheese. It
Have-
tastes like you go
I think
out.
you've
Have
only ever
eaten a
had
goat.
bad goat cheese.
Have
it's
you kissed
not.
a goat before?
I do. I
kissed
often
a
kiss
goat?
goats,
Did you like
and
it?
it reminds me of goat cheese. Yeah.
tastes
Well,
like-
I did not like it when I kissed the
Okay.
goat. No, it didn't taste good. It was fine otherwise. But no, the kissing was not good.
I kissed a goat and I liked it. The taste of that goat cheese chapstick.
I knew it was coming. I knew it.
Oh, thank you for that. Oh my god. No, goat cheese, no, like I don't know. You go out into the woods and you like smell game animals. I don't do this often. In fact, I don't think I've ever done it. But like goat cheese tastes like I imagine like a dirty deer would smell.
Okay.
Or like like a dog who's been like when you go to a house that has like I'm just imagining a shag carpet and like there's a lot of like shit piled up in the house and,
Yeah, and
they
there's
also
just
have
goat cheese everywhere.
no, like they have a
Yeah.
dog and like the dog is usually really friendly and it's usually like one of those little tiny white like mops of a dog.
Like a Bichon
like,
Frise or something.
Yeah, those little guys and like they got the crusty eyes and everything and like it comes
You're
up
taking
and
us on
Oh,
a journey
gross.
here.
I
you
see
know
where
the
this is
kind I'm
going.
talking about, those little tiny crusty dogs.
Yes,
And then like
I know exactly
you
what you're
pet the
talking about.
dog and it's a really cute, sweet dog and you have no ill will toward the dog, but then you smell your hand afterward and there's that smell. You know that smell that I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's what goat cheese tastes like to me.
Robin, I don't
Okay.
think you've ever had good goat
I
cheese
don't
before.
think we
I've
need to
had
get
a
you
lot
some
of- I've
good
tried
goat
it a
cheese.
lot.
That's
I
okay. You
went-
don't have to like
had
it.
it at
There's people who
expensive
don't.
restaurants.
There's people
Is
who
this
don't
like
like
the thing how
cilantro.
some folks
in
like
the
have
same
a
way.
have the cilantro thing, right? Maybe it's like that. Maybe you have a genetic
Maybe.
predisposition to
It's
About
goat
like
taking
goat
cheese.
cheese.
goat
I
cheese.
think goat cheese smells like a
dog.
Smells and tastes
Bichon
like
Frise.
Well, it tastes
Yeah,
like how a
ve-
Bichon Frise smells when
Yeah.
it's
It's
in a bad
disgusting.
environment.
when it's in a hoarder's apartment
Right,
building.
right. It's a
Yeah.
very
With
specific
shaggy carpet.
Yeah, you get
Very
it. It's a very
specific.
specific set of
We need to
circumstances that
document
leads to
this.
this.
I know
Right.
exactly what
Community
you're
needs to
talking
know.
about now.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that validation, actually, because like I didn't know where I was going with that story when I started it, but I'm glad we got somewhere with it.
You're a storyteller, and I appreciate that.
Thank you.
That was
Okay,
a journey. That was
Moral
a
of
journey
the
you took us
story:
on.
don't put goat
Yes.
cheese in your Earl Grey tea, but
Yeah, I think
do put cheese on your ice cream.
And do
Velveeta.
everyone
Specific
send
type, yeah.
Robin your favorite goat cheese.
please, I will. Yeah, send me your favorite goat cheese or goat cheese recipes.
Or
I
Bichon.
will, or a Bichon. I
Favorite
will
goat cheese
find a
recipes.
home for it.
Step 1: get a goat.
A goat.
Step 2:
I'll borrow
milk
my
it.
neighbor's
Rate
goat.
it.
My neighbors have goats behind me.
I honestly I forgot how cheese was made, and for a second my mind went to like you take a goat and you like take a cheese grater and you grate the goat
No.
over.
Oh
And
No,
maybe
that's just the
why I don't
crusty
like goat
eyes.
cheese.
That's how you get
Right.
that
no.
flavor.
Yeah, maybe that's why it tastes
That's
so bad
probably
to you.
I'm getting my goat cheese from the wrong sources, from the wrong
Yeah.
holes on the goat. I'm getting
Oh,
it from
no.
the eyes instead of the
Hey,
others.
Robin,
Yes,
I
I'm
think you
so
need to give
sorry.
up the goat.
Ah. I think out of our guests, you've been the goat.
Shh.
Oh my god, y'all are so sweet. The goats, give up the goat. Oh. Y'all are smart. I like that. I couldn't come up with a witty goat pun off the top of my head like that.
Aside
We're
from
not
that,
smart, we're
it's
just the very
tumbleweed in
specific-
there.
The specific kind of dumb that works.
Specific kind of
Right.
autistic.
That's our
It
brand.
works well.
That's our brand.
It works very well. It works very well.
I actually have to get going, but this has been lovely.
Yo, thank you so very much for meeting
We should
and
talk
for having
again.
me.
Feel free to come on
Yeah.
whenever you
too.
like.
Y'all are really cool.
Bust
I
through the
love
door.
talking to
Cool.
y'all. Good lord.
I always feel like I want to like message you and see how you're doing all the time.
Well, fucking do it.
I will now, yes.
Please.
Because I'm always
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm probably.
Now I'm gonna be messaging
Well,
you.
then do it. I
Well,
like
now I'm
getting
gonna be
fucking
doing
will.
your duet of my
Please.
of my
Yeah,
TikTok.
no, stitch me back.
Or whatever. I don't know the terms
Hope
that
we
kids
ran out
use
of
these
time.
days for these
Me
social media
neither.
things.
It was about voice. I think it was about trans voice. I got into
Okay.
a little thing
Hopefully
where
didn't roast me.
No, it sounded great. It sounded fantastic.
Riv, you sound fantastic.
Riv, you really do.
You do.
Listeners, Riv is making a face of doubt on camera currently.
That's how you stay humble.
Yeah.
That's how you stay humble.
Just don't
Make a
believe
face of
Humble,
doubt.
never.
Just don't
Make
believe
a
any
doubt
of the
face.
compliments anybody ever gives you.
Right.
That's how you can stay humble.
Absolutely.
Too relatable. Too relatable.
Don't take up any space ever.
Okay,
Oh,
I've got to
that
go,
hits me
but
right
I'll
in the
talk
heart.
to you.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay,
Bye,
bye.
Marcia.
I love y'all. Thank you so
Bye.
much. Have a lovely time. Thank you. Bye.
Now that Marcia's gone,
Yeah,
the
seriously.
real
When you want to start
the
the
real interview will begin.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, I'm gonna
now
go to a
that,
party.
Riv... Have a good party time.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
have a good
Thank you very
party.
much. I think it's a cookout. If there are any goats,
Heck
I'll
yeah.
report back and let you know how it is.
Okay.
It'll be
Please do.
lovely.
Please do.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me, y'all. I really appreciate it.
Thank
And it was
you.
great
Yeah,
to
thanks for
meet
being here.
both of you.
It's great meeting you too.
Yeah.
You too.
You have a good one.
Too.
Bye.
Bye.